This video will cover the gradient of a line. So the gradient is the steepness of a line or interval measured by the fraction rise over run. The gradient of a line is just a measurement of how steep the line is. It's represented by the variable or the pronumeral m, and is the ratio of the vertical rise to the horizontal run between any 2 points on a line. Gradients can be positive or negative. A line sloping upwards has a positive gradient from bottom left to top right. A line sloping downwards has a negative gradient from top left to bottom right. The size of a gradient shows how quickly the line is going up or down. The larger the number, the steeper the line. A flat line has a zero gradient. The gradient formula is shown below. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We will now answer some questions. Calculate the gradient of the interval joining each pair of points. As with most questions, I like to write the formula first. We know m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The next thing I like to do is label our coordinates. I will rewrite the coordinates over here a little larger. So we have x1, y1, x2, y2. We can then substitute these into our formula. At this stage, you can use a calculator. So the gradient for these 2 points, or the interval joining these 2 points, is 1 over 3. We'll do the same thing. Write your formula. Label your coordinates. x1, y1, x2, y2. And now substitute these into your formula. At this stage, you can use a calculator. To end this video, we'll do a quick recap. Remember, the gradient is a measure of how steep a line is. A gradient can be positive or negative. If a line is sloping upwards, it has a positive gradient. If a line is sloping downwards, it has a negative gradient. The size of a gradient shows how quickly the line is going up or down. The larger the number, the steeper the line. A flat line has a zero gradient. And the gradient of a line joining 2 points is given by the formula shown on the screen.